miss listening to music. I'm about to quit, you know? So do you think that music can change your physical, the way you physically feel?
Yes. Vibrations.
Well, not only that, but do you think it can like, not motivate, but do you think,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that too.
so, right, so like, I'm driving down the road doing the speed limit, and then a metal song comes on, and I look down, I'm doing 110. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Shit.
We're talking about addiction. That's now the topic of the night. What's on my mind tonight? I was an addict. I am an addict right now, but I'm not going to tell you to what. It's nothing bad. I'm addicted to that. Close your ears, Alice. Close your ears. Now, how'd you just hear me say close your ears? Addicted to that sweet thing. I'm addicted to that sweet thing. Oh shit! My sister, her old man, he's a nice guy, but he's real touchy feely, man. Like I told him tonight, I asked him like, dude, are you a fag or something? Like, quit fucking touching me. He's always wanting to touch you when he's talking to you. It's just his personality, but it's really annoying. And then I didn't realize he was drinking because he quit drinking, what, 3 or 4 months ago?
Yeah.
3 or 4 months ago,
We had twice, honey.
it was bad. Like, he had to go to the hospital because he was detoxing and hallucinating and shit. And you can die from, they say you can only die detoxing from alcohol and Xanax, which I call bullshit because I know people that have died from heroin detox. But, so when you detox from alcohol, especially the kind of alcohol he was drinking, where you drink daylight to dark every day, you have to detox. So he went through the whole detox thing, was clean for at least a month that I know of. And then I realized tonight, my mom told me that he had been drinking. I'm like, why is he drinking? He quit. Well, whatever. My sister in front of him, because I said something to him, like, look, dude, because my sister got hurt at work. She's a traveling nurse, and she don't have a home because she travels. She lives where she travels to. So now that she's hurt and about to have surgery on her knee, they're staying with my mom. But Sean's not working, and he's the type of person that it's always somebody else. He is that part of him is exactly how I was when I got high. So I tried having a conversation with him about it, and then Silas is sitting there, and he says, "Yeah, let's talk about this in front of the kids." I'm like, "Dude, we're not talking about nothing that he hasn't heard. We don't keep anything from our kids. And we don't keep anything from our kids because it's better our kids learn about the negative side of the fun now." Here, we hit that thing. Yeah, hit that down there, that fan. But it's better they learn now from. I didn't have anybody. My dad was a functioning alcoholic. I never even knew what that was until I was an adult because I seen it every day. It was normalized. You know what I mean? And it's not normal. Although my dad is not like a mean drunk. It's not like he drink a case of beer, come home and beat up on the kids or something. Or you're missing it, whatever you're hitting. There you go. But Sean is not working. He's not getting better. When Jenny needs him, he wants to get up and go get alcohol. And I'm like, dude, look, wake up the fuck tomorrow. Don't do it. And yeah, you're going to feel like shit. But every day that you have that pleasure as an addict, if you get the chance to quit, because most addicts die, you have to pay that back. Like, that pleasure's not free. And you're going to pay it back through months and months and months of misery. Well, how is that? Because when you drink alcohol and do drugs, it affects your body in a way because your body no longer makes those endorphins. So when you quit giving your body, or artificially giving your body those endorphins, there's a period of time where there's none of those endorphins. So you feel like total shit. The worst part of any detox is the middle side of it. Learning to feel again is the absolute worst fucking part of it. That was the worst part for me. What about you? Huh? I mean, it was absolute. The 6 months after I quit using, like, thankfully, we had some shit going on in our lives with court that it kind of kept me occupied. Plus, I was just in that wreck. But even then, the first 6 months I was locked up because I got the wreck in March. I turned myself in August, and I did, 9 months in prison or whatever. But I can't even explain it to you. When you're getting high and getting drunk, you're doing it to suppress your feelings. So you don't know what love feels like, what hate feels like. You don't have those emotions anymore. The only emotion you have is, I need this, and that's it. I need to get high. I need to get drunk. I need to, whatever it is. Which for alcohol, I've never understood alcohol because it takes too long. Like if I want to get high, I want it now. I don't get needing to go buy a case of beer and drink half of it. That just makes no sense to me. Like I love the taste. I love beer. I was a drinker when I was younger. I would say that I will go as far to say that even from the time I was 16 until I don't know, mid-20s, I was a lightweight functioning alcoholic, sorta. But I never had an issue with it. Like I didn't have to drink. I drank because I wanted to get drunk every day. A lot of times. No, I never got drunk every day. But right now, where you're seeing this, a lot of people like Sean going through the same shit as Sean with alcohol and drugs because of what has happened in the past 2 years. People losing their businesses, their jobs, their wives, their homes, their cars, not paying their credit card bills, whatever it is, whatever pushes somebody to that limit of, I need something to make me forget about this other thing. There's a lot of it going on right now. And the problem becomes is that these people don't understand what they're getting themselves into because they've never dealt with it directly. And here's the truth of it. You want to know, and here's what kills me about all you people out there that smoke cigarettes and drink alcohol, but you want to fucking act like somebody that's got some weed is Satan, or act like somebody that shoots heroin or smokes some meth is Satan. Right here is the worst drug, and I've done every drug. It would be easier for me to tell you the drugs I have not done than to tell you the drugs I've done. I haven't ate acid. And the one time I ate X, I ate it and was literally in jail an hour later. So it wasn't a very good time. Give me that pack. Here, give me your marble pack. This right here is the absolute worst drug on the planet. Think about it. I used heroin for 2 decades and quit one day. I can't quit nicotine. I've tried and tried and tried. I can't do it. I quit smoking cigarettes. Go to prison. Not smoke the whole time in prison. Get out and light up a cigarette first thing. That's the kind of mental control drugs have on you. So why if nicotine's that bad, which actually nicotine is good for you in a way. The rest of the shit they put in is what's bad for you, but it's still addictive and it's the worst drug that there is. But it's legalized. Why? Why can you buy fucking cigarettes at the corner store, but you can't buy heroin at the corner store? Well, because they figure out a way to tax it. If they could tax heroin, and it didn't, the major part of it is that it keeps the prison industrial complex running. I see people, I'll get to the point. I'll get to the moral of the story at some point. And I see people looking down on people that are addicts. People can change, man. They generally can. I have changed. I'm not the same person I was 5 years ago. I'm not the same person. I definitely ain't the same fucking person I was 10 years ago. And I'm sure shit not the same person I was 20 years ago. Like people grow. Even at though I'm 40, how old am I, 42?
Yes.
42 years old, I'll continue to grow and I won't be the same person when I'm 50 that I am today. A lot of people, thankfully, I had family that just never gave up on me. Even though they didn't, there came a point where they stopped enabling me because enabling was a big part of it. But a point came when they stopped enabling me. Which at the time I was like, fuck it, they hate me. Fuck them, they don't love me, blaming, projecting blame, or projecting and blaming. And the truth is that they did the right thing, which really they should have done long before that. Because all they did was aid me in suppressing all the problems I was having in my head. So, it's not as easy as just quitting. You have all these people that are dealing with it now. There's a lot of fucking people that are drinking alcohol now that wasn't drinking alcohol 3 years ago. And they're drinking it at, you buy some stock of Budweiser, probably. Sorry. What? I don't like the touchy-feely shit. Like, you walk up and tap me on the shoulder. Hey, what's up, Nick? That's one thing. He wants to tap you and tap you and tap you and tap. I told him twice that I said, dude, look, You touch me again, I'm beating you up. Period. Right here, right now. But I just told him, I promised him that that when we see him for Christmas, that if he's drinking, I'm whooping his ass, and I'm going to. Because my sister loves the dude, even though he's different for sure. He's just he lost his way. When Jenny first got with him, he was a Bible thumper, wasn't he?
Oh yeah.
Like a Bible thumper for real. And he's lost his way though. You know, and that's why I don't necessarily down religion. You know, if that's your thing, you believe what that book says, more power to you. But just because you believe it doesn't mean I have to believe it. Regardless, though, we're all humans and have the same problems, and any of us is one choice away from being a felon, one choice away from being, which really, you know, probably everybody that is an adult has committed felonies throughout their lifetimes. But we're all just one choice away from being an addict. And it's unfortunate that I see people down these people all the time, man. And, you know, I seen on Facebook the other day, a dude asked somebody if they had a phone, some kind of phone. And they asked if anybody would trade them a tent for this phone because him and his girlfriend in Ohio had nowhere to go. So my first question is, well, where are you going to put the tent at? You have nowhere to go. Second question is why are you homeless? Because when you see somebody say, me and my girl, there's two of you. So you both have problems. It doubles the problems, and it makes it twice as hard to quit because now your chances of relapsing have went up 100% because of this other person. It just takes one person to say, hey, fuck it, let's go get high. And now everybody's getting high again. So the best thing, if you truly cared about that person, would be to do is leave them and go get help on your own and let them go do their thing. And then when you guys figure yourselves out and you can start feeling, have all the emotions again, get back together. But people won't do that, especially not an addict, because addicts know everything. They know what they need. You don't know what they need. And like, it blows my mind even today that people that I know, I got a buddy. I say buddy, but he's really never been my friend. It seems like I'm always a better friend to my friends than they are to me. Except recently. Except people like I met through here, like Travis, Matt, Paul. It's not that way with those dudes. But my whole life, it's always been, I know I see them. I've always been a better friend to everybody than they've ever been to me. But Perry can't stop. How old is he now? 45? He's 40, yeah, he's 43, 44, 45, somewhere in there. He's a year old, he's a year and a couple months older than I am, so he's 44 probably. And I tried to tell him what to do. He was just in jail, and I'm look, dude, you got some clean time. You're not sober by any means because you're in jail. So when you get out, instead of going home and put yourself back into the situation that you left, go to a sober living house. I can get you one today in Cincinnati. I can make a couple phone calls, a couple people I know, and I can probably get you in a sober living house the day you walk out of jail. That way, because, you know, when you've lived your life getting high for so long, it took a while to learn how to do that shit. It took a while to learn how to get up, how to go hustle up the money, where you got to go, who you got to meet, how long you got to sit there, where to go do it. Like, all that shit you got to learn. You got to learn how to live as a junkie. And the reverse, it works the same way. You got to learn how to live normally again, or learn how to live, you know, without the drugs and shit again. And it takes a long time to learn how to do that.
You look up the ESG credit score freedom fighter ass.
Yeah, I've known about that for a while, man. The first time I heard about that, I talked about this a while back. The first time I heard about that was maybe, I don't know, 6-8 months ago. From Guns Coast to Coast did a video about it. And like, here's the truth about it. That shit to me doesn't mean much. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Put me at the only reason it would even how it would affect me in any way is that the people around me. So like Travis, who does well for himself, has made good choices throughout his life. Now because he associates with me, he his social credit score will be dropped because of that. That's the only reason it bothers me. But the point of doing all that shit is to exile you from society. And I can fucking assure you, the last thing that anybody wants is for me to be exiled. Except for me. I personally exile my ass. Go ahead. I dare you. Bet you won't do it. Anyway, more of the story is with the addiction thing. Addiction is a weird thing. It can be fixed. The best people to fix it are not people that have went to college to learn how to deal with addicts. That's not the best people to fix it. The best people to fix it, in my opinion, is people like me. Like I said, I used to go to NA and AA meetings. I shit you fucking not. I'm not playing when I say this. I would be walking out the door, calling my dope boy and saying, all right, call my sponsor and saying, hey, I'm here. I'm about to call my dope boy. And he'd be like, nope, I'm on my way. I'd be like, motherfucker, you better get here fast. And I would hang up and call my dope boy and say, hey, my sponsor's on the way. You better hurry the fuck up. So, like, that shit doesn't just work for some people. The courts want to force people into it, but it's more about money than anything else, just like anything. But addiction is actually pretty easily solvable if it wasn't such a moneymaker. Like I said, nicotine is the worst drug in the world is nicotine and alcohol. Those are the worst two drugs ever. Yet you can buy them at the local convenience store. Why? Because it's not about your safety or health or the safety or health of others. That has nothing to do with that shit. It is about money. Pure and simple. It's about money. What? Yeah, I see it. I see it. Anyway, these people are easy to help, man. You just have to want to help them. The thing is, don't help them how they want to be helped. If you're doing that, you're enabling. Well, they finally realize that the help they need is the help that they don't want. That's when they can progress and quit doing what they're doing. My sister's old man's not going to quit doing what he's doing because of what I said.
Even your sister said that your mom, if she wasn't in Illinois so much, she would 30 now.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
So worried about what he was doing.
Well, I mean, he's the bush type, ain't he? He'll be out in the bushes stalking Jenny, huh?
Oh,
definitely.
yeah. You heard about the 30-year-old relationship, right? Where she had, so there was this guy who played the guitar. I don't know why that mattered, but later it does. And 30 years ago, she said she dated him for like 6 months.
Oh,
so
I know you're talking about Rooster?
Read him?
Yeah, yeah. Stephen Hatmaker.
Yes.
Yeah.
And apparently they saw him somewhere or something, I don't know. And he was like, "What, did you fuck him?" And she was like, "Yeah, I think I did. I dated him for 6 months,
right.
30 years ago, Sean." "Oh, what? Did you fuck him while he was playing this guitar?" It like got really weird.
Yeah, like he's emotional. What? I mean, that has nothing to do with him being an act. He's just emotional.
Yeah, and he'll never be big.
He wants to be big.
Man.
He wants to have size to him. He's just not a sizable dude. That's not his. You know what I mean?
He's very small.
He's just a small dude. Which is funny because my sister's like 3 times his size.
Yeah.
My sister a huge bitch. Bitch be eating good or something. Talk about I'm broke. Quit buying all the pork chops, dummy. That's how I talk to my sister too.
And your mom, I get when you were saying something to your mom.
Yeah, my mom's a motherfucking side hoe. Like, goddamn, bitch, I thought you gave that shit up when you bumped your head.
No, she did not. She got worse.
And she did get worse. Now she's justified.
Now she knows, yeah.
Now she's justified. Talking about how her man takes care of her. I said, your man is married. Why are you doing that, you sick motherfucker? You know it's wrong.
Call her the side hoe like so many
She is a side hoe. That's what I'm going to start calling her.
And she said she was too.
Yeah. I want to change her name on my phone to everybody's side hoe.
Oh, and she said there's one.
God, what's wrong with her?
So she can't find one that's single.
Yes, she can. She don't look. That's the problem.
Here's the thing. With the way your mom is, and she don't leave nobody else alone.
Right.
Nobody single looking for a lady don't want none of that shit.
Oh, right. I want it.
That sucks. Yeah. I like her a lot now.
My mom?
Yeah.
Oh,
besides
yeah.
That fact,
Oh, yeah. She's
like
way different, way better now than what she was, man. Oh, my God. It knocked that bump. Like I said, if I'd have known then what I do now, I'd have pushed her down the fucking stairs 15 years ago.
I think I might have.
I'm not being funny. I would have. I'd have cracked her ass with a hammer.
Day, yeah, I would have known.
Back to the ESG, and so that's going to turn into a social credit score. Is what it's going to wind up turning into. And it doesn't matter to me. I really do not care. And people do not care about it. And I understand that it's going to cause problems in your life, that you're going to be put behind, you're not going to be able to get loans, you're going to have the highest interest rate on loans and all this other shit. Fuck them. Let them exile you, because once they exile you from society, you're no longer obligated in any manner to play by society's rules.
I'm at my side hoe's house now, Angry said.
Angry's, you fucking idiot. He probably is. Hey, does your old lady need a side hoe? She need a side man? I mean, if it's a thing like you ain't satisfying her, bro, I mean, you know, she got money, baby.
Oh my gosh.
You motherfucker catch me a cougar in Texas?
A berry cougar? Yeah, no strings attached, fuck it.
You ain't right, Angry. Jimmy, you ain't right. People with addiction, man, do what you can to help them. But the truth is you cannot help them until they decide that they want to help themselves. That's the first step. The first step ain't admitting you have a problem, because they already know they have a fucking problem. Every night when they go to bed, they're saying, I'm not going to do it in the morning. I must have said that 10,000 times. And every morning I did it until I got in that wreck, man. And like I said, I can't explain it to you, and it makes no sense. But I remember waking up in that hospital and thinking, I got to get the fuck out of here. I'm going to die. I know that sounds stupid because I'm in a hospital, but it sucked, but he's all right. It's what it is. Okay, so what do you want to talk about now?
Yes,
ESG?
sir, the money is mine.
Oh, hell no, Mom. You're going to start taking care of me on the side. You won't know about it.
Be your side hoe.
Be my side hoe. I'll be the side hoe then.
Oh, you be the side hoe, that's right. Not stupid at all, best said.
Not stupid at all. Who's not stupid? Me or what? Who was that mean? I missed it, Beth. I'm sorry. I don't know what I said it. Oh, about me feeling like I'm going to die in the hospital?
Yeah.
I say it to some people and they don't get it. They're like, but you were in the hospital. I'm like, listen, I can't explain it. I woke up from surgery. I was told I was going to be in the hospital for probably 3 weeks, and then I was going to have to go to a rehab center, go to Drake to learn how to walk again. And 3 hours later, I was sitting on the couch at home. I was actually, about 3 hours later, I was standing in the parking lot at Kroger's pissing because I couldn't walk inside, remember?
Yep.
I met my mom there to get some money from her. The Kroger's on.
Well, they wouldn't even let nobody visit you that time, right?
Huh?
That's the time they wouldn't
Yeah,
let
that's when they wouldn't let anybody visit me, yeah. Yep. This is one time I had my little date with
Woke
Percy.
in the hospital, she said.
Huh?
She said you woke in the hospital.
Yeah, I did. Well, it kind of, the car accident really saved my life, is what it did. And I wasn't high when I got into the car wreck. At all. I was high afterward because I ate fucking 8 ball of heroin or something. Oh man, I remember digging for all that shit in the floor trying to get it. And then I thought I was going to get DUI. And I went down there to get my ticket because I didn't want to, get picked up on it because they thought I was in the hospital. And the cop's like, nah, man, we're not even going to cite you for no DUI. I'm like, well, fucking awesome. But changed my life though for the better. It's been going in one direction ever since. There's still problems, that there's still, life ain't peachy by any means, but it's way fucking better than what it was. And hopefully my kids listen to me and listen to all the bullshit I talk about when it pertains to this subject, and they don't go down that same path.
I think they won't. Look how much that was, or how much that is, you can do with that.
Huh?
Just all that,
Yeah.
it's free. Did you just say a cop was awesome?
Me?
Yeah.
Fuck no, I didn't say a cop was awesome. What the hell are you talking about? There ain't no awesome cops. They're all dick lickers and boot suckers. Where's my note stuff at?
Right here.
But the things like ESG, so it was implemented. There's some other stamps of approval. I forget all of it. If you want to know exactly what it is and how it works, I would suggest you, even though I don't particularly like the dude anymore, I would suggest you go watch the video that Guns Coast to Coast did about it. It kind of breaks it down in a way that's easily understandable. It's basically a stamp of approval that everybody jumps on board with, because once they became well known and you get that stamp of approval, and everybody's trying to get it. The thing is, when it comes to the wokeness, every year your company has to become more woke. So you have to have more woke meetings about wokeness, meetings about equality and shit like that. And every year you got to one up yourself. So, like I said, go watch that video if you want to know more about it. Like I said, personally, I don't give a fuck. I'm waiting for the day I'm told that I have cancer or that you're exiled from society. Come on, do stuff. I can't breathe at all.
Yeah.
But hey, everybody, how you doing tonight? We're not going to talk about the other bullshit because it don't matter. Nobody cares. You don't care. I don't care. We don't care together. Please. No shit. Okay, I cannot breathe. I mean, look at this shit. This is crazy. Look, I don't know if you can see.
Throw it in that thing.
Like nothing.
The bag.
Yeah, I hated it to you as you put it in the bag. If you ain't got it,
Here,
if you ain't got it, you're getting out and walking. You better
no,
find
I
it.
thought it was in this bag, but it's in the other one.
Well, see if you can find it real quick. If not, I gotta stop and get some because I can't breathe.
I will.
We don't want to talk about open forum. We'll do the barricade garage thing. I got enough. 2 minutes for enough for one more question. I ain't listened to Ray in a while. Then again, I'm not on YouTube as much as I was at one time. I'm trying to quit I'm trying to get out of the web of addiction, the internet, the World Wide Web, where it catches everything and pulls you in. Racist. I win. I tell you what, arguments. Call somebody a racist. And a leftist. What did it say? Ford versus Chevy versus GM. Depends what it is, man. It depends, Joe. Like every so if you're talking about like all around interchangeability, Chevrolet, 100% Chevrolet. Chevrolet small block, everything's interchangeable. Even just 100% Chevrolet. If you're talking about diesel's durability, what are we talking about? There's a couple of that they all have their good and their bad. Chevy's got the LBZ Duramax was a great motor, and then the 7.3 is a great motor. 6.7 is a pretty decent motor, a lot of power. Cummins is a great motor. And it just depends what you're talking about. The truth of it is like it's they all have their negatives and their positives. Take the cap off, please. Thank you. You're lucky because I was about to kick your ass out. I was about to make you hitchhike home. Thank you. This shit right here's the bomb. The problem is you got to be able to sniff to get it up in your nose. Hold this for a second. Gotta hold it down. I guess it don't matter. It's dark. Hold that. You got it? There, I got shit all running down my face now. Yeah, I got one. I got one, thank you.
How about snow blowers?
I don't know that. I don't know nothing about snow blowers. Wish I did.
Snow blower.
Nothing about snow blowers.
Is that Vicks? No.
No, it's called
Good Sense.
Good Sense nasal spray.
No Drip Original.
But it definitely
You can't find it.
Yeah, Chrissy tried to find some the other day just so I had it, and the only one she could find was on eBay for like $130 or something.
It was insane, and it was just this one.
For one bottle.
You buy the original for $3.
So
Which
this little
original,
bottle,
that's no drip.
This little bottle, $3.
Difference.
It was $130 on eBay. So for some reason, nasal spray, there's a shortage on it or some shit. At least the good shit. This shit is the bomb because it actually, I don't know if you can, it actually sprays up into your head. But still, you had the problem that you had to be able to get up in there. Like my nose is completely blocked right now. Even if I blew it out, I wouldn't be able to blow it out. I need to do something. I need to go to some kind of ear, nose, and throat doctor and figure out what they were going to do about drilling my out and fixing it. I can't read what none of these people are saying. My phone's turned down so low.
Greg said just about dropped another 100 at the casinos.
Yeah, but dude, you hit a jackpot, bro, since we still got that deal that I get half. That's how it works. You spend your money, but when you hit, I get half of it. Bro, I'm just kidding. I don't want nothing for free. I just want to make it work, you know. I tried telling him, Sean, that just post some shit on Facebook for a handyman. You know, something. If you get one job a week, it's better than what you're doing now. And he just don't have the drive. You know, I don't know what's going on with him, but my sister's gonna leave his ass.
He needs to quit drinking and get on some testosterone.
Yeah, 100% he does.
He said he used to get it, but he used to get it off, like, you know.
Yeah, he used to get
side,
he used to get buy it off somebody or something. He can buy right now.
Nothing ever happened. Like, well, that was because it was probably fake.
Yeah, it probably was fake. Because you definitely noticed a change.
Yeah.
Or he just wasn't taking enough. I took it the first time I took it, I felt a change in a couple hours. A lot of people don't want to try it because they're afraid to fuck up their natural chemistry. But the thing is if you're over 35, 40 years old, right in that area, your natural chemistry is already fucked up.
Lay off the 8 balls.
What do you say?
You can lay off the 8 balls and grease him.
Dude, I don't do drugs. Trust me, if I was, I'd be the first person to tell you I was getting high. I don't lie about it. I ain't never lied about getting high to nobody.
Jay said, yeah, Pocky 1 chip challenge chip. A little spicy, but okay.
No. I'm good, man. I'm good.
No doubt it did. Trady.
Yeah, Trady tried it. He just took a little bitty. He just took a little piece of it.
Yeah.
And it fired his ass up.
No, wait, no, he ended up taking a whole chip except for the last piece of it, the last corner of it. That's right. No, but he didn't take a drink or nothing for a little over a minute. So that's about all he lasted.
Yeah, he lasted about 10 seconds. It took him a minute to get to the kitchen and pour a glass of milk. Huh? What?
How the cloud looks.
Oh, yeah.
The light
the water, rain. Yeah, that shit's not for me, man. I'm not a spicy kind of person.
The chickens are great, Beth.
How are you doing, Beth? I heard that Paul, told me he built something up there at your house last week before. I can't wait till he comes down. I miss his big ass. He's fun to be around, too. I got to get him a place ready to park his camper. He's the one to fix the PT Cruiser who drive it while he's down here. Just needs a ECM. Oh, I'm tired, man. It's been a long day. I always hate this day. Every month. This month is going to be a weird one. I got to drive up here. I got to haul the trailer behind me. I got to go to Columbus and pick up a tractor from Travis's house. I got to go to my brother's, pick up a 8-foot by 52-inch window for a house. It's at my brother's house, and build a cradle for it on the trailer. Then haul that all the way back to Tennessee. Take the window off somehow. We might just put the tractor on the back over the axles. That way I don't have to take the window off. In order to, I don't know how we're going to get the window. How we're going to get the window off of her house? That window probably weighs 400 pounds.
How to get up up to it? What do you mean, what?
Well, if I can get it out of the truck and get it over there, I can put it on a jack and figure out how to get it up in the hole I built for it. I got a lady that's wants some windows put in, but she wants a big, 8-foot window, and I guess she can't afford it or whatever. I don't know, because they're pretty expensive. About $2,000 for the one that my brother has. So I don't know. Unless you guys got something to talk about, I have nothing else to say. I just want people to, people can change, and it bothers me when I see people that don't believe that they can't change themselves. If you are an addict, you can change. You can change it. It's up to you to change it, though. It's not up to everybody else. It's not everybody else creating your fucking problems. You created the problem. You fixed the problem. Pray the rosary. What it says right there. Look, big ass sign under the U.S. flag. I don't know. I think that we're not done. Even though we see a lot of what's going on, we're still missing something. There's something bigger that we're just not seeing. And by the time we see it, it's going to be far too late. No one's going to do anything. We're going to stay the course. continue to point fingers at politicians as thugs roll over our streets. Look at me obeying the law. Miles over. 15 miles over is obeying the law still, right?
Do that?
15 miles over is within the law, right? You could go 15 miles an hour over. You just got to pay $2 a mile when you get caught or something. I don't mind driving at nighttime on the interstate. Normally, there's not as many police. Sometimes there's a bunch of them. Tonight's kind of a misty night. Hopefully they'll be tucked away in their beds somewhere. Leave people the fuck alone who just want to get home. Anyway, anybody say anything, Christy? Volcano. What'd that say? What'd that say? Volcano. I can't see. I'm freaking blind.
Volcanoes erupting.
Yeah, I seen that. We seen where the one erupted.
Like Alley passed away.
Yeah.
Oh damn! I didn't know that.
Yep. The Cheers bitch passed away.
The Look Who's Talking chick.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Safe drive up there, freedom and liberty. Good point, says.
Yeah. We'll be home shortly. No thing.
Jabby jab. I think
I said the same thing. I asked if she was vaccinated or not. And I forget who told me. I think it was Tracy Blackton had said something. And I don't think they know if she's vaccinated or not. And even if that's what it was, they're not going to tell everybody. I think they said she died from a short battle with cancer. She found she had cancer and then died. That's why I don't go to the doctor, man. I'm convinced that. Have you ever noticed when people they're completely healthy, and then once they find out they have cancer or whatever, they immediately go downhill and they wind up dying. I'm convinced that shock, that mental shock of hearing you have something, and then the stress of believing it's going to kill you is what actually kills you. What if you don't know? You could live years with cancer and never know it until you're told you have it. Christy, I can't read. Can you read them? Yeah. Please and thank you. What about say what? What was that?
Shot up, causing blackout.
What'd she say?
Jay said, "Did you see the power substation was shot up, causing the blackout?"
No, I didn't see that. Where did that happen at? I'm surprised that hasn't happened, dude. I've been saying that shit for years. I see a while back, maybe 6 months ago, Travis, I think it was Travis, told me where 3 dudes were arrested, one out of Columbus, one out of Texas, and one out of North Carolina. They were plotting to shoot up power substations across the country, to knock the grid down to start something, I don't know. But I'm really surprised that people haven't done that shit yet. I mean, it's all public information. But, I don't know. All right, guys, I'm going to jump off here. My throat's hurting. I have nothing really to say. I can't read what you guys are saying because my phone's turned down so low. And stay safe and learn how to take care of you. And come up with a plan, And it doesn't always have to be, I survive. You know what I mean? Like, I have a plan. If things were to really go south, where I thought we're to the point of that things are really going south, I have a plan, and my plan isn't really for me. It's for my kids and my wife, number one, and then it's for everybody else around them, number two, and for all the people that I know that are older, number three. Well, probably that goes with my kids and my wife, taking care of all them. Because medications would be a big deal if that happened. And now we're seeing all the shit going on with China. What happens when we're at war with China and they no longer ship these these drugs or these ingredients for these drugs to us that we're not allowed to make because of the EPA bullshit? We're watching the country go woke in front of us and doing nothing about it. Everybody sees it happening. Nobody's willing to stand up and say, no, we're not going to allow it to happen, though, because they fear the cops that they've been tricked into supporting, or they fear, whoever and is wearing a badge that then they treated as supporting, or they believe that they can't do nothing on their own. If everybody just said I can't do nothing because I'm just one person, did something, some shit would happen. But it won't happen because everybody fears, you know. Is the house still up? Everybody fears death. And personally, I've lived my life, man. If me dying gives you a better 10 years, I'm gonna let fuck it. I'm game. I have nothing to lose. I mean, my kids and stuff, and I know that sounds horrible. I guess maybe I'm not just optimistic that somebody would, or some people would jump in and, I don't know. Hey, lay your seat back, babe. You want to sleep? Please. All right, I'm going to jump off here. You guys have a good night. Stay safe. Peace.